I'm sorry that you've had to apologize for your manners, when really you are living in fear of whether you are going to be taken away in the middle of the night, or if you will have a chance to see another day. I'm sorry that you've had to demand time so that you can be human again, when really you want more time to be able to run away into the arms of a safer reality. It is us who need to be human again for putting you in the least of our worries. I am sorry. I am sorry that there are people out there who are putting you to account for things that you can't even afford to think of right now, when all you want and all you need is for the hate to stop. And then you can afford to think about how to speak well to get a job. I'm sorry that they held the chains that bind your freedom, and we partook in your slow massacre by holding our silence, busying ourselves with hotter issues, debating on whether a dress is gold or blue until you turned blue with malnutrition. I am sorry, young one, that you've had to grow up before your time, to learn that the world is a cruel place and playgrounds are not for your kind, and to witness a universal myth debunked to reveal a truth. The truth that adults don't actually know the answers to everything. The truth that they don't have magical powers to be able to provide food on the table every time you are hungry. And they're not excused either from feeling fear in times of danger. I'm sorry that the world finds your story unappealing. I mean, you don't have a holy place to protect, and not exotic enough of a complexion to capture the interests of those who claim to be hungry for unadulterated pixels. And you seem to have no precious resources to offer, like gold or oil underneath your soil. You have nothing to offer except for a mountain of resilience, a fountain of faith, and rough, calloused hands and blackened feet. They may have uncovered mass graves congested with rotting flesh of your men, your women, and your children, but I swear you know life better than the best of us. We hide behind plain headlines for you like boat people, and blanket titles for your plight like religious strife and crisis and immigrant, generic and simple enough terms to be forgotten the next day, just like how you've forgotten the meaning of hope. In war and in genocide, euphemism is key, created to soothe and cushion the senses of first world people so that their first world ears are not affected with responsibility and accountability to be able to feel basic empathy. There is nothing pure in the word ethnic cleansing. And since when was not recognizing their ethnic name a way out to deny their suffering? My Rohingya brothers and sisters, my Rohingya mothers and fathers, the fact that you exist is enough for me to know that you deserve to live. The fact that you breathe, smile, feel pain, and bleed red just as I is enough for me to know that you deserve medicine and aid. The fact that you still proclaim that God is one and prostrate down to earth at least 5 times a day as if you could not be any more humble than you already are, and still maintain that covering over your head, even though you haven't had anything to eat, makes me determined that although you are the most dishonored people on the face of this earth, you are most dignified in His face. There is no barrier between God and the prayer of the oppressed, and there is a special place in heaven for people like you. I promise you, in your ultimate home, you will not be kicked out, displaced or erased. Your identity will not be questioned, your feet will not be uprooted from their place, and your houses will not be set ablaze. I promise you, your endurance will not be in vain. There will be no rejection in a place that knows no injustice. And then maybe you can invite me and all of us to your ultimate home, and maybe we'll forgive those people who have caused us harm. Thank you.